UIndy men's soccer coach John Higgins joining us after the Greyhounds 2-0 win over Drury in the opening round of the GLVC men's soccer tournament. Coach, it was a hard-fought battle, just like you'd said earlier this week against the Panthers. What kind of were your thoughts on the match? Now that we've had a little bit of time to kind of unwind from it.
Yeah, there's no way they're a 7th seed. I thought that when we first got drawn against them, I was like, that's a really, really difficult one. And they had a great game plan for us. They done everything that they needed to do in the first half to frustrate us. If that was early in the season, it would have definitely been a 0-0 at halftime. Difference being right now is Matisse and Jake are firing up top for us, and it was an unbelievable bit of individual brilliance from Matisse to go and get the goal and get us in front. Coming into the second half, it was one of those where we're playing kind of not to lose, and they've got nothing to lose, and they're coming at us, and I thought they absolutely dominated us in the second half. They really did. I still thought, we limited them to good chances, and I still thought we were always looked dangerous on the break, but in possession they were better than us. And then thankfully right at the end we've executed on that set of play, and we've got a little cushion there just to see the game out. But I said to the guys afterwards, it's a sign of a really good team when you're not playing well and you're still winning games, and that's as bad as we've been for a while from a pure possession standpoint.
So then you touched on it just a little bit ago with Zach getting the opening goal there in the the 19th minute, and we talked earlier this week about the importance of getting that first goal. Kind of talk a bit about his the individual effort that he had on that, taking a crossing pass playing it off his chest and then hitting the back of the net.
Yeah, we thought it was important to get off to a quick start. We know that Drury had been struggling to find the back of the net. We thought if we got up one, there was a really, really long road back for them. And credit to Drury, they've they've defended really well against us. We've not created very many good opportunities. I didn't even think when Zach received it, it was a good opportunity, but he's turned it into something with his individual ability. It was great, great close control, and then he's gone and he's volleyed past the keeper, and it was an unbelievable bit of technique. And it's that one thing kind of we've been missing early in the season when we were playing the way we played today. It was just who was going to go and make something special happen on that offensive side, and Jake and Zach have been making it happen for us just lately.
So then you also talked about how Drury kind of came out to start the second half and really controlled the possession. We were able to hold them, not only able to keep them off the scoreboard, but really limit them to not a lot of quality chances to try and get that tying marker when they had all that momentum to start the second half. What was the biggest factor in being able to keep them not only off the scoreboard but from getting some really, really quality chances?
Yeah, it's the first time in a long time anybody's come into UIndy and been better than us in possession, and credit to them for that. I thought they were great. What we've done is we've just battled really hard, like we've done all season. We've limited them to kind of stuff from distance, which we've kind of done all season as well, and it was a really, really good, battling performance from us in the second half. And it was always one of the worries at the start of the season when we were playing some really nice soccer. Did we have this in us? Did we have that little bit of extra character, little bit of desire just to grind out results at this time of the season? It's really nice that we showed that today.
So now you look forward with a trip to Kansas City coming up with Rockhurst winning. They're going to host the remainder of the tournament. We're still waiting on a decision from to find out who we're going to play, whether it be Bellarmine or Quincy. Kind of talk about what kind of matchup problems both of those teams will could represent, and what how nice it's going to be going back to the semifinals.
Yeah, I mean those are the two teams. Those are the two teams that have got special attacking players. It's a big field at Rockhurst as well, and they can get you isolated out there, and that could be a really, really tough one for us. Both of those matchups out there, but we're probably the team with the most experience going into the semi-final. Third year in a row we've been there. A lot of guys on our team that have been in this position before. A lot of guys on our team that have kind of won that championship as well. So when you look at the rest of the teams, they're all very young teams, and it's kind of rebuilding years for them, and obviously they've done really well to get there, but I think we're much more of a kind of experienced squad in terms of knowing what it's like to kind of go on the road for that semi-final and kind of know what it takes to win it all at this point.
Coach Higgins, great win today. We're looking forward to the next one.
Thank you, appreciate it.